SCVs. If we just look at the harvester count for a second, we can see that Arminius is now only ahead by 4, when before he had a much larger lead than that. He probably saw 10 or 15 SCVs more than Enro. But Enro is just doing a good job with the aggression, positioning much better than Arminius is, and just being able to make use of his units more so than Arminius has been able to. So we do have these two SCVs are here, most likely an auto pair, just to be able to save the tanks and the Vikings. But, okay, here we go. We do have an engagement. Tanks are sieging up. Vikings are trying to vie for some position. Enro is just about to lose all his Vikings. He has one Viking left, and Arminius has a much larger count. But, Enro can still scan to get the vision. He's going to try and creep up with that. But there we go. There's a scan to get the vision on these tanks. He is getting hit. But, okay, he takes out this. Enro is going to move up. He does have the larger army count in the ground right now, but these Marauders and Marines could really, with positioning, snipe all of that. So Enro is just going to pull back. He's got to get more Vikings out. He needs to get the vision. But look at this. He's got more Marines and Marauders coming in. Another tank coming in. And it doesn't seem that Arminius has upgraded. Arminius has not upgraded anything yet. Okay, and Enro is doing much better with the upgrades. You can see that his bio forces are 1-1. His siege tanks are not upgraded. Neither are the Vikings, but still, the infantry upgrades can help him a lot. But we do have the siege coming up from Arminius. And he's just trying to creep up, get his defenses going. He's going to expand for a second expo for a third base. And Enro, he stimmed all of his bio units over there, so they're all down at least 10 or 20 hit points. Enro is now continuing to repair his tanks. That's something Enro's actually done a good job, is trying to repair things so they don't die immediately. But here we go. We have Orbital Command coming down. We got SCVs being transferred. The main is actually almost mined out for Arminius, as well as Enro. So Enro's about to be only on 1 mining base, while Arminius will have 2. So it is going to help them. And their food counts are actually in Arminius' favor. Arminius has a 20 food lead. But here we go. Big engagement. Siege tanks are in siege up for either player. Enro's not even bothering to siege up at all. Arminius does siege and is going to do some damage over there. But look at the damage done to all of his bio forces. They're completely drained, essentially. Like, some guys have just a 1 stim on them, but other ones have like 5, 10 health, and that's it. So Arminius is in a little tight spot. He doesn't have any medevac, so he can't heal. He's just continuing to produce Vikings. But let's just see. Enro is down. Enro is trying to take his third expo, or his third base. He's trying to make it the gold. And he does have a medevac out, so all of his bio forces are going to be able to get a little healed. And Steve, yeah, thanks. Alright, here we go. Enro's got good position on that. Going to take out a little time, but he did take a couple splash hits that were a little bit unnecessary onto his infantry army. But now, here we go. Arminius got a tank just lying around over there. He's got to get that in. And this Marauder has 1 health. Ouch. Oh, he just attacked his own tank. That's an embarrassing misclick. I'm sorry for that, Arminius, but everyone who's on the stream right now or in the VODs just saw you attack your own units. But that's okay, because you're playing well. And Enro is going to probably get a planetary fortress down here. It's why it's not morphed into Orbital Command or anything quite yet. And we'll see that. Oh, whoa, big drop from Enro. He's going to try and do a lot of damage with this, and Arminius' army is completely out of position over here. Alright, let's go. We do have these spotter supply depots down here. Is Enro going to just try and take those out or go right for the mineral line? That's going to be key. Arminius is pulling back, so he does see this drop. And, oh, all of the SCVs are completely bunched up here. No stim, so he's not taking out much else, but there we go. He's, Arminius getting his army all the way in here. Enro's going to snipe the Orbital Command, and he should retreat right now before he loses anything, but no, he's going to engage. And, oh, but Arminius has funneled all his guys into there, but okay, so Enro's going to completely run away, but all the Vikings are in, taking out the fully loaded medevacs. Enro, that was bad, that was sloppy. You gotta, if you're gonna get your medevacs killed, you have to drop the units from it. Otherwise, you lose everything for free. Which Enro just did. He did take out the command center, but that was it. And so Arminius is going to rebuild, but that was a tough blow for Enro. So instead of doing a ton of damage and escaping without taking any damage, he's just going to be far behind. But Enro is actually took out a medevac, so that's kind of good. But Enro, yep, there is his planetary fortress is over there. He's got mules on the gold, so Enro is on his way back. He's been able to do some damage, but if he hadn't done that drop, he would have been in a much better position. And we can see that he did take out a bunch of SCVs, which is good. the tank line is just increasingly powerful for Arminius, and oh god, Enro's just going to charge into all those siege tanks. And look at all these. Arminius is doing so well with this army, just better position, taking out all of Enro's siege tanks, dealing a ton of damage, and Enro's got it. Oh, he's in a tough spot. Look at all the health on all his infantry over there. He's got one medevac, but it's probably going to run out of energy before all these guys are healed. But one siege tank is out. If Arminius just leapfrogs his siege tanks up, he could probably just siege this expo, take out all of those SCVs that don't run away. The Planetary Fortress will not be able to do anything because it'll die. And here we go. Arminius is pushing in. You've got the Vikings here for vision. The missile turret is going to go up to try and keep the Vikings away, but okay, Enro is he's stimming and running in, losing all of his units down there. They're all down, and now this Planetary Fortress is going to fall. He's going to retreat, try and get in position. He does have a lot of these SCVs still alive, but his Planetary Fortress is not looking good. You've got, okay, Enro's running in. He's sieging up, but his tanks are going to get hit before they can do really anything. While one is about to go down, the other one is still there. It's in range of the tanks. It does go down. Arminius is in a much better position. Got over twice the food count of Enro. Enro is trying to repair the Planetary Fortress, but that's just not going to do anything. You've got Enro losing his last Viking. Oh, come on. Don't screw up the mic. Okay, there we go. It does die. Enro did manage to pick off a Viking there. He's trying to repair the Planetary Fortress. But oh god, look at this. He's getting attacked, but he's not repairing. He's going to try and go for an all-in. He's going to push in with the SCVs, try to surround the siege tank. He's going to splash themselves, but that's not going to do anything. Enro's just going to lose this game. He lost his entire army. Arminius is still just sieged up, taking out the Planetary Fortress, and Enro just has this one base. Arminius has this. He's taken his gold. He's in a very strong position. All he has to do is just keep pressuring and make sure that Enro can't use his base, and he's just going to win, because right now he's got over 3 times the food count of Enro. He's doing so well. Enro's even distance mining his main, because he's got to float away his main command center to try and get an expo down here. So Enro is really doing everything he can to stay in this game. The Planetary Fortress is just going to fall. These siege tanks could just move up and then just outrange this Planetary Fortress to take it out. Enro is going to push in over here. He's going to be able to take out a couple tanks from Arminius. This siege tank's going to siege up but not do anything. And now, Arminius, you got to move your army here. He's got his Bioforce. They can just move down there because they are pretty mobile. Enro's actually doing a good amount of damage with this. However, here we go. Arminius is going to come in, clean this up, and just continue to push in. Enro did just get this up. He's going to probably try and transfer some SCVs, but if they get hit on the way, he'll be done. But Enro has got to do something crazy to get back into this game. He's been able to just stay alive so well. Look at this. Arminius is even expanding again. Enro's Planetary Fortress is even burning down right now. And oh, that mule that was just called down is going to end up being useless. Enro's going to try and push on the side, do a little bit of a flank onto Arminius, but Arminius is going to be fine. He's just going to push in right now, deal so much damage, and Enro is going to, this is GG for Enro. He's trying to run away with his SCVs, probably transferring them over here, but that's not going to do anything. They're just going to die along the way. Medevacs are going to here, they're going to sacrifice themselves, not going to be able to do anything. But, oh, that one's actually still alive. But still, Enro's going to run down here, try and do some damage, but really, just with the standing armies the way they are, Enro is done. Enro is completely done. Yeah, just look at this. Arminius is pulling down a bunch of his army there. He's still using his tanks just to continue taking out the bases down here. But Enro is still alive. He's got armies and he's got his little bit of marauders, marines, but they're slowly getting cleaned up by Arminius. Arminius, yeah, now that his infantry are down here, Enro is even more done than he was before. Arminius does... This is game over, seriously. Why is Enro still in this? But, Enro's still going to try and get us, and there's GG from Enro.